Following Judge Sarah Nedburn's order regarding a SEC versus Ripple case settlement, several XRP community members have suggested that the parties will soon settle. For context, Judge Nedburn ordered the parties on Monday to agree on 3 mutually convenient dates to schedule a settlement conference if they believe it to be productive at this time. Fox Business journalist Eleanor Terrett shared the document on her Twitter handle. The judge expects the parties to schedule the settlement conference at least 6 to 8 weeks in advance due to the court's busy calendar. The order asserted that the court would not tolerate any last-minute requests for settlement conferences. It added that the parties should not expect an adjournment of litigation deadlines in response to late requests for settlement meetings. Meanwhile, the order stirred confusion among some XRP enthusiasts, with many believing the case would settle soon. Interestingly, Terrett took to Twitter to clarify Judge Nedburn's settlement order. According to Terrett, Judge Nedburn's order does not mean a settlement will happen in the next 6 to 8 weeks. She noted that the order only relates to the parties scheduling a settlement conference 6 to 8 weeks before the desired date due to the court's busy schedule. The prominent journalist who has followed the SEC versus Ripple lawsuit asked other lawyers, like John Deaton and Jeremy Hogan, to highlight what would happen if any of the parties refused to join the settlement conference or reach an agreement. In response, pro-XRP lawyer Fred Rispoli said the SEC and Ripple would schedule a settlement conference to avoid angering the court. However, attorney Rispoli expects the settlement conference to end in futility like the last 2 settlement meetings. He added that settlements usually take place when the parties involved finally reach a compromise they can bear. It is worth noting that if things happen the way attorney Rispoli speculated, there is a tendency for one of the parties or both to appeal Judge Analisa Torres' summary judgment decision. As reported, attorney Bill Morgan said both parties will appeal Judge Torres' ruling. Recall that the judge issued the much-anticipated summary judgment, which many see as a split victory. While she ruled that Ripple's XRP programmatic sales are not securities, she concluded that the company's XRP sales to institutional investors constitute an investment contract. Notably, the SEC confirmed in a statement that it is still assessing Judge Torres' decision to identify its next line of action. SEC Chair Gary Gensler also echoed a similar sentiment yesterday. Per Gensler, the SEC is disappointed with the court's ruling on retail investors in the Ripple lawsuit. He added that the commission is looking at that portion of the verdict. Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. Bitrue, a prominent crypto exchange, has witnessed a remarkable surge in XRP futures holdings by users of its platform, with the total value spiking by over 300% over the past 2 days. In a recent email to its users, Bitrue disclosed that the notional value of open interest on its platform skyrocketed from under $200 million to $800 million in just 2 days. Furthermore, 88% of Bitrue users had taken long positions on XRP, indicating a strong bullish sentiment. Cowboy Crypto, a Texas-based XRP community influencer, drew public attention to the email in a recent tweet. A chart shared by Bitrue shows that the notional value of open interest on the platform had declined to a value of less than $200 million from July 3rd to July 13th. However, the exchange observed an uptick from July 14th following the ruling on the Ripple versus SEC case. This marked uptick skyrocketed the notional value of open interest to $800 million by July 16th. For the uninitiated, notional value refers to the total value of a particular asset that market participants have committed to buying or selling in the future. Open interest represents the number of outstanding contracts for a specific asset at any given time. The disclosure from Bitrue provides information about the overall size of XRP positions its users hold. Interestingly, 88% of these users hold long XRP positions. Moreover, XRP trading volume on Bitrue has increased over the past few days. In the last 24 hours, Bitrue has witnessed $47.8 million in XRP volume on spot trades. However, its perpetual market observes a more impressive figure, with the XRP and USDT pair seeing a 24-hour volume of $1.13 billion per CMC. This significant development comes in the wake of the recent ruling by Judge Analisa Torres in the Ripple case. On July 13th, Judge Torres declared that XRP is not a security, leading to a positive market sentiment surrounding the asset. As a result, XRP experienced an impressive rally, with its value increasing by 99% from 47 cents to 93 cents on the same day. Subsequently, numerous exchanges relisted XRP, and trading volumes soared as investors reignited their interest in the cryptocurrency. As reported yesterday, the demand for XRP had skyrocketed to record highs. Notably, XRP's 24-hour trade volume hit a high of $10.4 billion on July 13th. This figure represented the highest trade volume for XRP since August 2021. XRP also saw over 1 million trades per minute globally. The disclosure from Bitrue further underscores the growing interest in XRP following the favorable ruling in the Ripple case. Interestingly, the ruling made XRP the only asset in the US with regulatory clarity. This reality has contributed to the surging interest. Meanwhile, XRP is changing hands at 74 cents currently. The asset is down 1.01% over the past 24 hours, but up 55% in the last 7 days. Before I continue, I want to tell you something about Dexpool. It's a self-composed liquidity provider. Known as a market maker, it's like someone lending their crypto assets to a platform to help with the decentralization of cryptocurrency trading. In return, you receive rewards with fees generated by trades on that platform, something many consider a form of passive income, and you can get it if you use Dexpool. Important to clarify that anyone can add liquidity to decentralized platforms such as Uniswap, SushiSwap, etc. through Dexpool. Dexpool has a welcome special sign-up bonus, which you can claim as long as you use the link provided in the video description. This bonus consists in getting up to 100 XRP. It is a 10 days liquidity bonus. The offer is limited. When you make a deposit, you will receive this bonus. Furthermore, in a recent Twitter Spaces conversation, prominent figures in the Ripple community discussed the possibility of Ripple's initial public offering, IPO, being included as part of a settlement with the Securities and Exchange Commission, SEC. The participants delved into the likelihood of such an agreement. They shared insights on why Ripple may lean towards a US listing for its IPO. ProXRP Twitter user Digital Asset Investor shared a snippet of the conversation with the crypto community. Wall Street financial expert Linda Jones raised whether an IPO could be part of Ripple's ongoing negotiations for a settlement. She further expressed concerns about the approval process, considering the presence of Gary Gensler, the chairman of the SEC. Joseph Endoso, the chief operating officer of Linkto, a platform connecting investors to innovative companies, responded by explaining the procedural aspects of an IPO and its separation from the settlement process. He emphasized that Ripple must resolve the case with the SEC before filing the IPO registration statement. Endoso acknowledged that Ripple's hesitance to file for an IPO was likely due to doubts about approval while the settlement was pending. As reported on Tuesday, the court has ordered Ripple and the SEC to agree on 3 suitable dates to organize a settlement panel if both parties believe such is workable at this time. Notably, the talk about a settlement arose as Judge Torres' recent ruling granted victory to Ripple and the SEC in certain respects. Endoso clarified that the need for additional capital in the market did not drive Ripple's motivation for going public. Instead, the primary objective was to provide liquidity to the company's long-term investors and shareholders. The Linkto COO highlighted that many Ripple shareholders, except for SBI, were American entities. He noted that these investors would benefit from listing Ripple on a U.S. exchange to maximize liquidity and obtain favorable valuations. Drawing parallels with foreign companies in the U.S., Endoso explained how even major global economies ensured dual listings or American Depository Receipts, ADRs, to leverage the liquidity and optimal valuations available in the United States. He remarked, "If you look at every big economy in the world, China even, they're all dual listed or have ADRs on U.S. exchanges. Why? Because all those people realize that this is where the liquidity is maximized, this is where they get the best valuation." Consequently, Endoso emphasized that it made strategic sense for a US-based company like Ripple to pursue a similar approach. Endoso also noted that the idea of Ripple going overseas was more mere negotiation than reality. He concluded that practically there is little to be gained by moving Ripple overseas or listing on foreign exchange. Notably, discussions around Ripple IPO have increased following the recent victory against the US regulator regarding XRP's security status. Now to the big question of the day, should XRP be voted into the injective ecosystem? Please, do not forget to subscribe to our channel and also hit that notification bell to be the first person to get more updates about the latest happenings as regards to XRP. The injective community has voted to bring XRP to the ever-expanding injective ecosystem by listing the XRP and USDT perpetual pair. This development is expected to bolster XRP and USDT liquidity on the injective protocol and expand available trading pairs. The official injective Twitter handle highlighted the development in a recent tweet, calling the public's attention to its significance. Notably, the proposal, dubbed IIP 238, was submitted by an Injective Labs team member, Chris, on July 13th. Chris proposed the idea a few hours after Judge Annalisa Torres declared in the SEC versus Ripple case that XRP is not a security. Details from the draft suggest that, if approved, the proposal will launch a perpetual market pair on Injective with XRP as the base denom and USDT as the quote denominator. Per information from the Injective Hub governance section, the community has voted to pass the proposal. This comes 4 days after Chris submitted it. Notably, an overwhelming majority of votes, about 99.78%, went for yes. The development comes less than 2 months after Injective integrated Polygon into its ecosystem to allow market participants cross-use native assets on both the Injective and Polygon protocols. Recall that Injective also integrated assets from Solana in February. Including the XRP and USDT trading pair is the latest effort from the Injective community to meet demands from market participants and bolster composability with external assets and protocols. The development will also contribute to liquidity and give traders on Injective the opportunity to bet on XRP. The proposal followed the ruling from Judge Torres on the SEC case. Notably, XRP has witnessed surging interest on the back of the ruling. Multiple exchanges have relisted XRP trading pairs in response. The inclusion of the XRP perpetual pair on Injective aims to meet this demand from the Injective community. So we come to the end of this video, guys. If you enjoyed it, please make sure you like the video, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps me with the YouTube algorithm. Also, you can help enlighten others just like you have been enlightened by sharing this video to as many people as possible. Let's get this news everywhere, guys. If you are a true cryptocurrency fan, don't miss any of our content. See you tomorrow to talk about the latest news that concerns us all as a community.